If you are looking to switch your routine to more clean, non-toxic products, this is a starter kit for you. It is skincare makeup in one from Iredale. This is the most versatile pressed powder that is on the market. It truly was ahead of its time. I've been using this since like 2010, 2011. It has been a constant in my kit. There's nothing better on the market. It truly is perfection. I love that this is easy to use. I'm going to show you how to use it a few different ways. Once you understand the ingredients and how this all works together, you are going to be hooked just like I am. This has been in my professional kit. This is what I use to touch up on set. I wear this powder every single day, even if I'm not going out of the house. One of the best beauty products that is on the market. It's skincare makeup. It is good for you and your skin, which I love. If I'm going to take the extra step to do my makeup, I want to make sure that it is doing something positive for my skin. There's a primer in this kit, the powder, the handy brush, and the pumice. So I'm going to show you how to use all of these. There's so many different ways to use the powder. So let's get into it. We're going to prime the face first, and then we're going to talk a lot about PurePressed Base and why I love it so much. It's skincare and priming all in one. I'm a busy mom, and I don't have time to do a million steps. This really acts like a moisturizer. I have an oily combination skin type, you can see, and I do have a little bit of texture and hyperpigmentation. The ingredients in this are going to help lighten that hyperpigmentation, prime my makeup so it stays on all day long. And I love this step because it's like extra skincare. Something my moisturizer in the morning, and then I'll need a little bit more hydration. It smells like grapefruit. It has coconut extract in it to really hydrate. Again, I'm an oily, acne-prone skin type, but I also have dry, dehydrated skin. I live in New England, and it is February, and it is freezing cold. So you can see how pretty and juicy my skin looks. Camera, I went in with the Pure Match Liquid Concealer just to conceal my hyperpigmentation and my dark spots. We are going to blend this in. I'm using one of Jane's new brush. This is the concealer brush, just to blend everything in before I go in with my base. I love that this comes in a refill, so you just buy the compact and then you can refill the powder as often as you need. Jane Iredale PurePressed Base came to be because Jane Iredale herself was an artist, a makeup artist on Broadway, and she saw that day after day the performer's skin was becoming red and sensitized, and she wanted to come up with a solution, so she created skincare makeup. This was way beyond its time. Let's talk about why I love PurePressed Base so much. Because it is talc-free and it's mineral based. So the sunscreen is coming from zinc and titanium dioxide, which actually help soothe redness. If you have rosacea, acne, this is going to be the powder for you. I love that this is talc free. Minerals are inert, meaning that they do not harbor any bacteria. So you can use this post-procedure if you have had a crazy laser. So lots of dermatologists and estheticians recommend this. This was the powder in the skincare makeup line that we used when I was in makeup and aesthetic school. I fell in love with it in 2010 and 11, and I've been using this ever since. What I love about this powder is the versatility. You can layer creams on top of powders because it's mineral based. So as a working makeup artist, you never have to worry about things separating or looking weird. I love this powder on all skin types. I use this in my bridal kit, so I would use it on the most mature clients, my young clients. You're getting your SPF coverage. They soaked this in water, and it is pretty water resistant for 60 minutes in the water. So when I go to the beach, I just buff this on. They have it in a really cute, a ready to go beach one as well. That's has the brush on the top and then the refill powder. You can just kind of touch it up on the go. I have a video on that somewhere on here. I'm going to show you a few different ways on how to use this. So the first way is an all over foundation. I do have a little bit of spot concealer on, so I'm just gonna buff in circular motions. Minerals are like fish scales, so you want to buff this into the skin, and your coverage will depend on the density and the size of the brush. So this is the handy brush. This is the brush that comes in the kit. It's meant for this powder. So I'm just gonna go in and buff. So you can see I'm just buffing in all. Sometimes you have a little patch of something that is peeking through even after you've concealed it. What you can do is use this almost as a spot conceal or a touch-up. So see how I just like buffed that in? When you are doing a touch-up, you can go in with a more fluffy brush and just kind of set, and if anything is like peeking through, buff in. You can just kind of calm down any dewiness, or I get really oily in my T-zone. Maybe you just need a little refresh. You can go in with like a... So the brush that you use will determine how pigmented it is and how much coverage you're getting. So the handy brush is like all over. I can go in with a concealer brush to really pinpoint little demarcations, and then to kind of set. I'm going to go in with Palm Mist to mist and set everything. Minerals should be set. They wear a little bit longer. Again, this is skincare and makeup all in one, so you're getting a setting spray and skincare. You can refresh throughout the day. Who doesn't want an antioxidant boost? Antioxidants kill free radical damage, so when you're out in the environment, this is going to help slow the aging process. It smells so good. It's definitely a favorite of mine. It's my final base makeup. No liquid foundation, which I think is absolutely insane. It's like such a airbrushed finish. Let me know in the comments if you need help getting a color match. I can totally help you out. Jane has like a really easy to read color matching chart on their website. Send me a comment down here or a message on Instagram. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this product before. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time.